She crashed out in her wedding dress on Facebook Live. She lost her husband, her home, her kids, and her peace. And the internet rallied behind her in unison with prayer, Cash App, and even GoFundMe donations. But what happens when the woman the internet crowned as the heartbroken wife of the year gets caught cuddled up with the same husband she told us all to hate? In matching Christmas pajamas, kissing, with no divorce on file? The tides turn from heartbreak support to refund rage, parasocial confusion, and a cautionary tale doing donuts in the parking lot. We have our first TikToks update. I'm Jessie Woo, and this is TikToks. After all the rain, the sun is gonna come out again. Oh, the sun is gonna come out again. Hi, everybody. It's your sister, Jessie. Well, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe, leave a comment, like this video, and share it with a friend or two or three. Guys, we have our very first TikToks update, and it is a doozy. So let's get into it. You guys know what time it is. Let's break this story down like oxtail falling off the bone. Now, if you watched my first video on KEKE Jones, you already know what we walked through, right? The wedding dress, Facebook Live crash out.
I talked to him today. I talked to him. He said, it's all my fault. I'm to blame. He said I should never did all that. He's right. I should never did that. It's my fault. He said, why the fuck did I crash out? He said, I should never did that, y'all. And I think I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Do you understand? I go to social media. And I post and shit. Why the fuck I keep putting our business on the fucking internet? Why the fuck I keep putting our business on the internet? I don't stop. I got to be stopped. KEKE got to be stopped. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Brandon, I tell you in front of the whole world, I'm sorry. Him and his mom, his family, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep posting on the internet. I may stop, but I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm crazy.
KEKE Jones's husband sleeping with her best friend, betraying her, her diabolical mother-in-law and her chiming in, the CPS involvement, the police involvement.
I don't want to be the one. But no, my dad took it already.
Okay, let me just summarize this for you. Okay. Love is when you love somebody, you don't assault that person.
For real, it's bad.
To the point that breaking the knife
What this grinded that the lady
your
got
hand
off
and
this
assault
got
someone
in the
else.
carpet. You look pretty.
Okay.
Do my makeup.
I need to take her to work.
I got to pay you, but I have to pay Lois for doing my hair.
Miss Tiffany, we on live right
now.
now. We on live. She gave me her phone to record. We on live.
Oh, I'm talking about my hair. Oh, I'm sorry.
The DV accusations, the GoFundMe. And we ended things with KEKE moving into her new place. It was given very much, won't God do it?
Hey y'all, welcome to my crib. Y'all see, I want to thank everybody for the $1,696 on my GoFundMe. This is my place. I only had enough for the deposit and the first month rent, but I am so thankful. Tell me God won't do it. Tell me God won't do it.
We cried, we dragged, we analyzed, we dissected KEKE Jones's entire story. And just when we thought the plot couldn't get thicker, now we're returning with a TikToks update episode, our very first one. Okay, I'm going to do just a really quick recap for those of you guys who are not familiar with the story. But if you want to see the full video, the video will be linked in my description box, okay? Let's do the quick recap. So at the top of this year, KEKE Jones married a man whose own family told her that he didn't like her. 7 months into the marriage, she finds out that her husband has been creeping with her best friend.
Hey, new thing. Okay. You know what he back. Wait. Let's be honest. Then you thought you know her when they first got married because we had just seen it. That's when y'all started talking. They got married. Huh? That was before. Oh, it was before they got married. Yeah, I don't know. It was I don't think we was making around when I was around. That's when my sister was driving my daddy's truck, man. Okay. That was yes.
She crashes out on Facebook Live in her wedding dress. I believe she had a tequila bottle to her face, her wedding song playing in the background, while the entire world watched her heart hit the concrete in real time.
Every man before him, they beat me.
Can you take me?
They used me. I got beat so bad, y'all. I got beat so bad that I got short-term memory right now. My memory is fucked up right now. I had multiple concussions from last relationships. So, he the first guy that ever came in my life and loved me. I never had that before. So, the wedding was real. It was real. I've never been loved before. Never. He's my first. I'm 32 years old. He's my first real relationship. He's the first guy.
His mother goes live, calling her everything but a child of God. I think she even called her a Shein ambassador.
If you would focus on them two nappy head children of yours and comb their motherfucking hair, Sally Sue, Big Piggy, and Minnie Mouse, Big Piggy, that sit around and eat what, 5 or 6 year old weighing damn near 150 pounds. If you will focus on your fucking children, if y'all just check this background, y'all will see she ain't bought. You got a whole mama that don't with you. Your daddy delusional, big fat, cut up arm, cut up body, Down syndrome, pill popping, dope fiend daughter-in-law got going. Now, I ain't never been in a relationship where I was really cheated on because I really never gave a man a reason to cheat on me. I'm not saying that what cheating is right. I'm not saying cheating is right, but I just want the nationwide world to know.
Just low blows everywhere. Things got violent. Police had to get involved. CPS had to get involved.
But I told you, what I just tell you, don't go back. Just get your stuff. I told you that.
I didn't.
I know you didn't do nothing, but he didn't have to. And don't think that we weren't trying to help. I just ain't want to,
Is this a blood?
Yes, she's bleeding.
You got blood. Where you had the knife? What was this? What?
I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody.
Oh, girl, you better tell the way he be beating on you, girl.
I know you care about him so much, but you have to put yourself first. You really, yes, you need to be safe. I understand, but you can't afford to get hit.
And Keke's father had to take over guardianship over her 2 children for their safety and for hers as well. After swearing that she would never do a GoFundMe, because apparently there was a GoFundMe going around, she actually said that it wasn't hers. And again, she swore up and down that she would never do a GoFundMe. Later on, she changes her tune and goes from I would never, ever, ever ask for a GoFundMe because of a broken heart to I have nowhere else to turn, thus asking for the internet to make donations to the GoFundMe that she said she wasn't responsible for.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I made a GoFundMe. I have nowhere left to turn. I do need to move. I do need to get away. And a lot of people are dragging me from the interview. A lot of people are dragging me when this is truly what I'm going through. All I can tell you guys is to pray to God about me. Let him open your heart. Let him open your mind, because this is real. Like, this is really what I'm going through. And I get it that I'm all over the place now. I get it that people are dragging me from left to right, but I do still have people in my corner, and I just gotta do what I gotta do. And this is me I'm not crying. I'm being strong when I'm coming to you guys, but just know this is the hardest thing. Yeah, my hair is not done. So people keep saying that, but my hair is the last thing that I care about right now. I just want to be safe. I want to find a safe place to go. I want my babies back. I want life to, as I know it, to go back to how it were. I always have been a happy person. I always been a go-lucky person. And life has really got me. I've never been the type to even ask for help. I don't like asking for help. So this is my message to you guys. Yes, I made a GoFundMe. Yes, I did. And I don't know what else to do. It was a must. Thank you all. If you still Team KEKE. And once all this stuff is over with, I'm going to come out fighting, and I'm going to come out strong, and I'm going to keep telling my story from everything that I've been through as a little girl, and I'm hoping that I can help other people get away. Thank you.
She had to leave her home that she shared with her husband. She lost her stability. But in the midst of all that, the internet showed up for KEKE. The donations came pouring in. People joined hands virtually and kept her in prayer. We all watched her move into her brand new apartment as she thanked everyone who helped her escape.
Tell me God won't do it. Tell me God won't do it. I'm going to tell y'all this. When I do come up with the rest and I do get my hustle on and I get some furniture in here, I'm going to take y'all through everything. But for now, this is my bathroom. And this is my room. Now, stay tuned because I'm going to take y'all through everything that I do. I'm so grateful for all the help. I'm so grateful for everything. Like, I finally did it, y'all. And stay tuned because also, when I get my stuff together, I plan on doing a giveaway to give back to people that are going through the same thing like me. But hey, thank you.
And for a moment, it looked like the curtain closed with a tiny sliver of hope for KEKE. But boy, were we wrong. Because here we are watching the post-credit scenes. So imagine this. You donated to KEKE's GoFundMe. You're following her journey. You're emotionally invested. You've watched all her TikToks. You've even watched duets. You've watched other people analyze her entire story, the stitches, the think pieces. Then the holidays roll around and suddenly Detective TikTok notices something. KEKE posts a cute little holiday vibes solo picture, solo and or with friends. It's giving that KEKE's cozy soft girl era is commencing. But then her husband starts posting his pictures. Same vibe, same house, same energy, same holiday gathering, except in his photos, they're together. Matching pajamas, smiling, gushing, making out, tongue to tonsils. This ain't no, oh, I just so happened to run into my ex type of vibe. It's giving, we go together. Real bad. And then the internet starts doing the thing it does best. The math. Cause wait a minute. Hold on. I thought she had to get away. I thought she had nowhere else to go. Didn't we just help her move on and move out safely? What's going on with the divorce, babes? And that's when another bomb drops.
You know that picture when she took the pictures with them Stranger Thing pajama pants?
Was that recently?
Yeah. She took a picture with some Stranger Thing pajama pants on. Who you think took them pictures?
I told them that. I told them you've been over there recording videos and taking the motherfucking pictures. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you was over there doing that. So listen, now this is the question that people be scared to ask certain questions, but see me, I ain't got no filter because I really truly don't give a fuck because I ain't got no filter. We want to know, is y'all still over there? Is you still letting her fuck you on your back? Is y'all still?
We hadn't lately.
Y'all have lately or haven't?
Haven't.
So when she had on them Stranger Things pajama pants, she didn't get strange?
Hold up. Give me a second.
What? Let's say, what you talking about, boo?
I might
We
not be able to
want to
find it.
know. If
I
y'all
might not be
don't
able
want
to
to
find
know,
it.
y'all can leave. Listen, we ain't asking y'all to be here.
Well, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I can't find it in this phone. It's in this phone that I'm on live with. I have a picture with us that we took together with the same matching Stranger Things pajama pants.
Okay. So, I knew you was behind that camera, but the people in the comments wanted to argue me down and telling me I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Now, I will say a couple of those videos and stuff that she took, that was not me. I was not there, none of that. But when baby girl was in the hospital this last time, that picture she got on her profile, because you know why? I was there. I got a phone call that baby was in the hospital. I love them babies.
I know you do.
I love them babies.
I
In
know
spite
for
of
a
what
fact
me and
you
that
do.
mother going through, I'm gonna still be there for them because
I
at the
know
end of
you
the day, they have no father figure besides their
see.
grandparents.
The husband speaks. Now, according to the husband, this wasn't just we just so happen to accidentally fall back into each other's arms type of moment. Not only does he provide video footage of her coming around the house, and mind you, they're not supposed to be in the same vicinity of each other, let alone in the same house, let alone in the same room.
Y'all see this here? I'm being. See, she's over here harassing me. I've been staying to myself. I ain't been bothering nobody.
And we don't supposed to be in the same room.
So he also provides context to a lot of the content that we all were using to scrutinize him.
You mean the world.
Y'all think that I was uninterested in those videos? She set that up. She wanted the content to look that way. According to the husband, this was all a scheme that KeKe Jones set up to come to us with the bush. He says that she was planning and directing all of their content. She allegedly wanted him to look uninterested, clocked out, distant. Reason being because that type of content performs better online.
Was no longer into me. She stated that you were looking at other women on the cruise ship, like you didn't want to be with her. So let's just kind of start from there and hear that story.
Well, like I told another podcaster, all that stuff was pretty much premeditated. That just she would be like, "Hey, act like you're not interested," or just do something silly or something like that. So when when it lights, camera, action, I'm in an act.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it was.
So are y'all like, okay, so is this like for like play or are y'all serious? Like what's going on?
No, it's very serious. No, this ain't no joke. No, she took this shit to another level. It got so bad that I was getting death threats, and she even tried to get Rick Ross' baby mama to call my phone.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, why would Miss Chipmunk try to call me? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Lady, please leave me alone. You don't know me, I don't know you. So please stay over there where you at, cause this ain't what you want.
So, okay, y'all are actually going through, I guess, a divorce, or is it just separating? Because I seen yesterday. Okay, so the part that's just is because she made a post yesterday, and it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call this nigga." Okay, he didn't answer, so I'm gonna call him. Then she ended up at the house, but she stated that you all are not supposed to be in the same room together. Is that true?
Yes, but see, coming up on I want to say, well, it's already been a month since I've been released from jail. You know, I ended up getting a whole DV case, you know, over, and it was something I didn't even do. You know, I don't put my hands on women. My mother didn't raise me like that to even touch a woman. But she is so dramatic and so delusional. I believe she pretty much put together a whole storyline to set me up, you know? And that's what I'm currently dealing with right now, you know. I got a whole high-ranked felony that I'm fighting.
Wow. So if you don't mind, if it's not too personal, what is the situation with the children?
As in, what?
I've seen comments saying like she doesn't have them anymore, like someone else's has them, and I just seen certain, I don't know if it's true, I'm just going off the comments, like they stay elsewhere and she's doing all this but never spent, like what's going on with that?
Well, her grandmother has temporary custody of the girls, you know. They're well taken care of. They're not being mistreated, you know. And if you want my honest opinion, they are exactly where they need to be, because my wife is her mental right now is not up to par.
Right.
So,
I got a question.
yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Jones, and I want to first say all honor to the panel and the people in the chat. Hey, how y'all doing? How do we know that all of this isn't a scam? It's not a setup that it ain't, set up by Todd to bring us all, all of that, and it's just not for her to get a GoFundMe and a GFM. I'm sorry, and also for y'all to come up on it.
Nah, sweetheart, I didn't see a penny of that money. They had nothing to do with me. You know, when she started that GoFundMe, I was pretty much just getting out of jail. You know, so now to everybody out there watching, I had nothing to do with that GoFundMe. I wouldn't even derate myself to even do some shit like that, like asking strangers for money. No, I go out here and get it just like anybody honest, hard-working person that does.
So when you said, and I'm sorry, Barbie, when you said she came to you and brought it up as far as like do this and pretend like you're not into me, pretend like you treat me a certain type of way, did she come to you and say, this is how we're going to get views and we're going to become social media famous and all of that? And you as a husband, you just like went into it?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, you could say you kind of hit it on the head, you know. Like she would, like, I'm gonna just give you a prime example. Like one of the little clips is when we at the car wash, and I sprayed it with the hose. She thought that up, you know what I'm saying? I want to just wash the car and go. Girl said a wham in a circle, even if little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl said a wham in a circle. But her idea of becoming this social media content creator that she always wanted to be, we at least got to do 2-3 videos a day. And I'm like, no, you got to do 2-3 videos. I don't have to do that. I get to a bag, you know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Why you cut off this zaddy beard?
Sweetheart, I just started a job today in the chemical plants. I had to. You can't have facial hair. I've been getting this all day, you know.
Cause you went from zaddy to granddaddy.
Nah, I had to, mama, you know what I'm saying? Because the job that I have, I deal with chemicals and you can't have a full beard anymore with that.
So what was I seen an interview with you and another creator, and she posted the interview or whatever, but then she went back and posted you and Kiki's picture when y'all were in matching pajamas. So the people are a little confused on why, because there's people that has donated, and I've never donated anything to y'all, so you don't have to worry about me, but there are people who have actually donated thousands of dollars to her or either you all, and it's like, okay, it first started off, oh, he broke my heart, he did this, he's not interested in me, blah blah blah. Now it's like, okay, she has all this stuff now, this and that, and like everything just kind of seems like a plaything, like a money grab. Because then the same lady that you talked to, she went back and posted pictures of you and Kiki in like matching pajamas, y'all were kissing, this and that, but Kiki only posted pictures that made it look like she was by herself. So that's why a little people are kind of confused, because people are actually donating to this stuff.
Well, you know, I can see how it can be confusing because she's only creating one side of a narrative. You know, she would take pictures. Send it to my phone and delete it out your phone. You know, she doing all that to keep up an act with you guys. I promise you, it's never me. I'm not doing that. You know, like that shit is stupid.
So she's in it for the playpen. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I guess she's in it for the supposed to be fame and money. I'm not in on it. You know, I've seen a lot of comments throughout social media. Oh, they in it together. They doing this. No, it's never me.
Well, let me ask you this, because when y'all was on the ship and she said, hey, before I turn this camera on, I'm finna do this, just act like whatever. Wouldn't you say that's you taking part in the scheme?
No. Well, I'm just supporting her for what she want to do to be a content creator. But far along everything that happened afterwards, I had nothing to do with that.
But if that's your wife, I would have told her, hello, we not gonna make it seem like we beefing if we not beefing. Because at that time when she told you to do that, were y'all in a good space, like mentally?
You talking about when we was on the ship?
The ship thing, because that's where it started, right? When she said, hey.
Yeah, no, we were good. You know, like we was enjoying ourselves, this and that. It just what made it spiral out of control is she went in my phone and seen some old stuff, you know.
Oh, so she caught you cheating.
No, I wasn't. This was stuff in my phone before I even
Get it together.
Before I even met her.
Well, why you still got stuff in your phone before you even met her?
Well, sweetheart, I didn't even look. I wasn't even looking at it like that.
Oh, you wasn't looking at it like that.
So when did because you left a voicemail or a voice message that she just recently posted, and you were talking about how her cootie pap is dry, and you have better, you've had better and wetter. So when did that come about?
Shit, well, she was downplaying me on her live, and one of my peoples end up screen recording it and sending it to me because me and her are not friends on any social media platform. So
okay, I have a couple of questions. Hey, I'm Glomo, and I actually.
So the very aesthetic that made us all say, oh no, this man does not like this woman, may have been, at least in part, staged by Keke herself. Now, let me be very clear. I was not there. You wasn't there. Okay. This is all alleged, according to him. Okay. I was not on that cruise ship. I was not in their house. And do I look like I'm their ring light? Absolutely not. Although I do tend to shine in very dark places. Let me stay serious. This is TikToks. But this is the version of events that he is now putting out there. And when you stack that next to the lives, the GoFundMe, the interviews.
Let's talk about you and your husband, because I think this is kind of what blew everything up. When did you meet your husband?
I met him in 2023 when I was selling plates. He didn't initially try to talk to me. He was just a customer. He's really nice. And he found out I was moving. And he was like, oh, I'll help you move. So he helped me move. And in the process of us moving, of course, we kind of laughed and giggled. And then that's when he initially asked me on our first date, which was like 2 weeks later.
How long after, the first date did you guys decide to like get serious and then it ultimately lead to marriage?
Since the first day, we was stuck together like glue. We didn't move in, but I was at his house or he was at my house. We were dating, and then we had little incidents where we broke up a little bit for 2 weeks during that time. Then we got back together. Then we broke up again for 60 days. First time is because he said that he just didn't want me. I guess he was tired of me, but it turned out he actually had a girlfriend for those 2 weeks. That was the truth. I'm thinking it was me. I used to blaming myself and just sad about it. But it turned out he had a girlfriend. Came back when he realized, I guess, she wasn't doing the things that I was doing. And I took him back, of course.
And you let him come back?
We do that a lot. I know. Yeah, I was in love.
So you played second best?
I don't know. I hope not.
Early on in the relationship. How far into the relationship did this happen?
We were 6 months in. It was the beginning.
What did he tell you? He just said, he just needed some space?
Basically, he needed space.
The I left for good storyline, and then the matching pajamas photos that she tried to lie about.
So here's the tea. When this stuff first started happening, I was still in that house. And if anybody know anything about dealing with an abusive narcissist man, you play nice until you get your shit together. My homegirl I was with, she came in town, and his homeboy came in town. They are pregnant. They got a baby together. They're moving in town together. They already agreed to come and stay at our house when we was already going through the breakup stuff. So they was like, look, can we just still do some stuff as a couple? Can we still dress up?
Now, KEKE did hop on her TikTok to try to, straighten things out, but the people aren't buying the timing because according to the timeline, she had already moved into her apartment, at least on the internet. But then number two, why is your homegirl who knows you are in an abusive relationship, why is she asking you to put on a good face for content instead of helping you to get out of there? That makes absolutely no sense. Like, what kind of friend does that? Hey, girl, I know you being, boxed in between the washer and dryer, but can we take pictures together? What?
The matching pajamas was before I moved into this apartment. It was before I moved into this apartment. I'm telling y'all this. And when I moved on, he'll text me, he'll call me, and I will fall for it. Yes, I will. Because
but KEKE, listen. KEKE, just listen. Just relax and listen. I'm not the enemy. I'm trying to just get an understanding. And I'm just trying to, because I see all the stuff that the people are saying. So we're trying to understand because it's a lot of confusion. So, right, you're saying that we saw the matching pajamas. Okay, that's one thing. And then the next thing was that you told us, okay, you don't talk to him on all this stuff, but you had your child reach out to him to go trick-or-treating. If you know that y'all are not supposed to be in the same environment, which is what you told us when you posted that video, you said we're not supposed to be around each other. Yes. You keep putting yourself in situations to be around him, because why would you have your child call him to go trick-or-treating?
Wait,
you should keep those kids away from him.
I'm going to tell you why. I don't have my baby to call. She have her own phone, and she has his number saved. She calls Brandon all the time. My kids don't have a father, okay? So they call. I would never stop them, but if I have to stop her from calling him, I will. If I have to take them away, then I will. I don't never tell him. So I don't never say, call Brandon. If anything, I wish they would stop asking about him. But that's all that they know is Brandon. That's all they know.
I understand that, KEKE, and we get that. But it's like, you have to, if you would have got up here, you would have said, y'all, look, we going through it, and I'm trying to figure this out, and this is hard. then like you'll be getting
That's
a
not what
different
I wanted to
reaction.
do. I wasn't ready to.
But you have to be honest, because you said that you're a reality content creator. So with a reality content creator, we have to know the ups and the downs, because that's what we relate to. We relate to reality.
Okay.
If you are withholding information and then information is being blurted out, that is what makes everybody looking at you like, whoa, we sent money to this person. We are literally trying to save this lady from a person she's saying is a villain. And then you're being around this person. There's pictures of y'all kissing, y'all matching, y'all doing this, y'all trick-or-treating, y'all doing all these things.
Okay.
And then it looked crazy. Like it looks very insane. So you have to be honest. Like you have to be real. You can't say one thing and then go behind and then do another thing.
Okay.
And you also,
you can see why the TikTok girlies and the Facebook girlies are all fed up, because we made donations and this was all a scheme. They had no idea that they were donating to a scheme. So let's get into the GoFundMe backlash, because KeKe's followers are no longer writing for her. They are demanding their refunds. They're in the comments like, run me my coins back. This feels like emotional fraud. Did we fund an escape plan or a storyline? Because here's the thing, right? When you get on the internet in your wedding dress crying and telling the world that you fear for your safety, you have nowhere to go, you lost your kids, you're trying to start over, and people dig into their pockets during a recession, during inflation, during, the price of eggs being $25. There's an unspoken contract being made, right? They're not just giving you money. They're giving you their belief. What they're doing is they are telling you that they trust you and they trust that what you're saying is real and that you're not going to flip this into, clout chasing in 4K. So when those same people who donated to your escape wake up and see you boot up with the same man that you painted as a villain in the same environment that you had to escape from, with their donations, with no divorce filed, and a husband claiming that the whole he hates me aesthetic was actually curated by you. And not only that y'all have been creeping behind the scenes this entire periodically time as people were donating to your escape. This starts to feel less like a cautionary tale and more like a limited series produced by GoFundMe Studios. Directed by Tyler Perry. Starring Taraji P. Henson.
Send the
KEKE
proof.
says
Send
she'll give
proof.
GoFundMe refunds.
And I'm going to go match it with the GoFundMe money. And I'm going to make sure I see your name on there. I'm going to send y'all back whatever. Whoever wanted back, just do it. Just show me that you helped. I'm not here to take from nobody, bro. I'm not here to take from nobody. I just tried to leave all the way and I fucked up. And I let him get me back over there and to fucking crash out. No, I went back over there to make love and hold me and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was really ready to crash the fuck out.
And we don't supposed to be in the same room. This is for the DA, showing you now how he's right here. Yeah.
I'm going to make a separate post about the GoFundMe. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell people that donated it, if they need it back, show me the proof. And I will go match your name in the GoFundMe system. So don't try to make nothing. I'm going to go match it in the system to make sure this is who this is. I am just, man, bro. Y'all quick to believe another nigga. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Believe him. Ride with the narcissist. Ride with the woman beater.
I blocked them. I've been getting calls from private numbers, but I'm not gonna answer any private numbers. Sue him for what? We said, why did I go back to him? Because I wanted him to change. I wanted him to love me. I wanted him to be my husband. That's why. I was just hoping that I didn't have to file for a divorce. I was hoping that all this shit was really a fucking nightmare. I was hoping he'll love me. I just want him to love me. But he won't. He won't love me. I understand that now. I get it now, though. I get it. I promise I get it. He don't love me. My grandma let him see them. He pretended, I guess he said he missed them or something. But I guess he was just using that to get a picture. Today I talked to the hotline. And I just was thinking, like, if I wasn't here anymore, what that'll do to my family, what that'll do to my girls. So I took my medicine. I prayed. And I said, I'll be okay, right? So, this is day 2, going on day 2. This shit is hard. We went to marriage counseling, and it's crazy. When he proposed, I don't understand how it was forced, because he texted my dad, asked my dad for his permission. My dad said, are you sure this is what you want to do? Marriage is hard. He told my dad, this is what I want to do. I know it's hard. I feel like I'm the only one that can deal with your daughter. I know she's emotional, but I love that she's emotional. He texted my grandma. He had the waiter put the ring in the cake. He had him put it in the cake. He got on his knees. He said, baby, I know I put you through a lot. I know I hurt you. But please marry me. And I promise you, I don't play about marriage. You ain't got to worry about me ever hurting you. It was the happiest day of my life. And it was on my birthday. It was on my fucking birthday. This nigga took the joy out of my birthday from me. Now, every time my birthday happens, I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about how on my birthday, he proposed to me. No, it was cake. It was cake. I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how did I force that? That's all. I guess I deserve. I probably do deserve all this, because I fall in love too easy. I love really, really hard. So tomorrow I'm going downtown, and I'm gonna go do this. And I'm gonna do it. So tomorrow is the day, and I'm giving up on marriage. I'm giving up on love. I'm giving up on everything. So I hope. Yeah, so it's happening. This is hard.
Now let's talk about victimhood as an aesthetic. This is where things get uncomfortable, because two things can be true at the same time, right? KEKE is obviously a very traumatized person. She was violated as a child in many ways. She has abandonment issues. She suffered neglect. She's clearly been through so many unspeakable things. At the same time, she may very well be making very messy choices. She also may very well be making very messy choices in how she presents her pain on the internet, and how she involves her audience in that pain, and how she monetizes that pain. She is known to repeatedly overshare her trauma and provide very graphic details. She likes to stream her crisis in real time. She invites millions of people into the most unstable moments of her life. And then when she's looking for some sort of financial deliverance, GoFundMe will enter the chat.
My child father is the one that beat me, and he did leave me, and I had postpartum to the point where I couldn't hold my baby. When I was 12 years old, I'm gonna tell y'all my story. I had a cold, and the cold wouldn't go away. And I was always bullied at school, so I never had friends, so that's when I discovered the chat line. I used to always go, my mom was never there, she was always doing stuff. I don't want to talk up down on my mom because I love my mom so much. I just wish that she was here and loving me. And I even asked her to come here and to stay with me for free. I said, I'll pay for everything and just come stay with me. She put me in a mental hospital when I had my first crash out because I was hungry. I told you I love snacks. So I bust the windows out with my fists because she didn't want to give me the hot pocket. She didn't want to give me the hot... Okay, She enrolled me into care. I love snacks, bitches. I told y'all that. She didn't want to give me the hot pockets because she slept all day and I was hungry.
And here's something that I think we need to have more conversations about. Victimhood sells, okay? That's not to denounce or to diminish victims, but online, victimhood sells. It performs very well. If you are visibly wounded, if you're visibly desperate, if you're visibly depressed, if you're visibly destroyed, that tends to convert into a lot of views, a lot of comments, a lot of stitches, a lot of sympathy, a lot of content that covers the content that you made, hence TikToks. And finally, it converts into money. And when money enters the chat, the line between I'm sharing my pain for support and I'm packaging my pain for profit, that line can get a little blurred. Something else that we need to acknowledge here is the cycle of going back. And let me be very clear and let me say this with love. Going back to your abuser is nothing new. Okay? So when we see KEKE do this, please understand, she is in the middle of a cycle. There's nothing new here. We see this all the time. Some of us, maybe some of you who are watching right now, you've been caught in a cycle like that. Some of us are caught in one right now. And we know that people go back to their abusers for many reasons. Sometimes it's the trauma bond. Sometimes it's financial dependency. Sometimes it's that the person has nowhere else to go. Sometimes it's because of fear and they're scared. Or sometimes you're just not ready to let the dream die. You're just not ready to give up on the idea of what you thought this relationship was versus the reality of what it really is. So KEKE going back to her husband, painful, yes. Painful to watch, yes. It might be a little letdown for those who are watching, absolutely. But it's nothing new. This happens all the time. The only thing that makes this situation different and I guess worse than others is that she did all this in secrecy. She tried to lie about it, and she did this after involving millions of people into this situation, okay? We watched police come. She told us about CPS getting involved. She told us about the knife attack, and she allowed the internet to finance her escape. So when she doubles back, it's not just her returning to her abuser. It's also her kind of breaking the story that she told the public. And that is where the internet feels played. Now, here's the big question. Did KEKE Jones scam the internet into financing her escape? Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. I will say this. I don't think that KEKE Jones had a marker to a whiteboard where she planned out, okay, I'm going to marry this man. I'm going to make this content. And then I'm going to get the internet to send me cash apps and donations and GoFundMes. I don't think she's an evil mastermind in that sense. I think that obviously she has real trauma, and her biggest mistake is making her relationship her content, and the trauma within that relationship, her content. And not only did she make it her content, she made it her content strategy. Okay. As someone who is madly in love, and I do post my man online, if you've noticed, I do not make our relationship my content. Like, I'm not going to come to the internet and say, oh, so the other day, Mr. Easter did da-da-da-da-da, and it made me feel like this. What do you guys think? No, you will see us having fun. You'll see us, have our fun banter. You'll see us shopping, traveling, but eating, but you're not going to see that type of content from me and my significant other. I just don't think that that's very smart. I think it's cool to do the relationship trends, maybe the fun Q&As, but that's it. Allowing the internet into your most traumatic moments is one thing. It's another when they are romantic. It's just something about romantic relationships that people just latch onto harder than they do any type of other content. And one thing I know for sure is that the internet responds way more to pain than happiness, way more to mess than joy. And it's very, very clear that once KeKe Jones realized that that lane was performing very well for her, she leaned more into it. Her content went from, this is my real life, to, ooh, this is my storyline. Like, it kind of feels as if KeKe is creating this Love and Hip Hop GoFundMe edition show, and her followers are just caught up in it. And now millions of people are invested emotionally and financially, but they're realizing that they don't know where the reality stops and the performance begins. That's the problem that they're having with KeKe Jones. Here is my take on the whole GoFundMe debacle of it all, right? When you guys are making donations, please understand it is a donation. It's not an investment. If you give a stranger money online, please give it from a place of, if I never see this money again, I will be okay. If the story turns out to be messier than what it initially was, I will be fine, right? Because once the money leaves your account, it's no longer about you. You have donated to this person. I also do feel that there are times when I do understand the backlash. I kind of understand it here too, but like, let's say in instances where people have lied about having certain diseases, right? That I don't play with. Run me my coin. You told me you had stage 4 cancer, run me my coin, you lied, and jail. Electric chair, actually, okay? Period. But in KeKe's instance, I just feel like, is it grimy to mislead people? Absolutely. But also, what do y'all expect? This is social media. Social media is the wild, wild west, child. We in the jungle, baby. This is the jungle, okay? A lot of people get online and mislead you every day. Every day. So I just find it hard when I see people just donating like that. Like, as a person who has donated to GoFundMe's, I'm donating, for like disaster relief, like I'm donating for things that if I know the person personally and I know that, okay, this is truly what they're going through. Okay. But I'm not donating to everybody's GoFundMe. Like, y'all got a lot of money. Y'all are rich. You know what? Let me put a GoFundMe up. I need Christmas shopping money. Y'all got it. The way you guys just raise money for folks for just the most randomest reasons, it's just it's interesting to watch. I will just say this, as far as donations are concerned, especially in this situation, right? Do not donate anything that you cannot A, financially afford to lose, or B, emotionally afford to lose. Don't do that. That's my advice when it comes to these GoFundMe donations that go around. Another thought that I have is, being a victim doesn't make you a saint. There's no such thing as the perfect victim. And those two things get conflated a lot. You can be deeply wronged. You can be deeply abused and still be manipulative, messy, and irresponsible in the way that you move. You can be a victim and still play in people's faces. It's just like, many things can be true at the same time. And we're seeing this when it comes to Keke Jones. Human beings are very complicated, and victimhood doesn't suddenly make you pure.
I've been moving on. But he was mad. He mad that I'm moving on. He said he's gonna tear me down. He's gonna tear me down. He's gonna have everybody turn against me. Matter of fact, what nigga can I call now? Because I got to move on right now. Who can I call? I got to move on now. Like now. Like I need a nigga. I need a nigga to fuck with me. Like right now. I can't do this. I gotta call. Hold on. Let me fix my face. Thank you. I don't care. I know it don't. I know. But it's time. If I gotta be with a different nigga every night at this point. He ain't answering. Let me call the next nigga. I'm going Monday. I'm going Monday.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
What's on it?
Where you at when you come to Houston?
I'm trying to go back to town. Them niggas was throwing punches though. I ain't gonna lie.
What you doing? It's late.
Shit, I'm realizing it's funny. Nobody can knock nobody out.
I miss you. I was supposed to come, but I had stuff to do. I don't care. I'll come.
I'm trying to go back to Cali with me.
Okay, baby. Well, I guess I'll be in Cali then. Okay. Call me later then. Okay. I need to call another nigga. I don't even give a fuck at this point. Matter of fact, let me get on the dating app. I'm sorry, y'all. Judge me all y'all want, but I gotta get the fuck over him. I gotta get the fuck over him right now, bro. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. I'm finna put some clothes on. I'm finna go out. I'm gonna go out tonight. Let's do that.
Let me end with this. Keke Jones, put your phone down. Put your phone down. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Everything is not meant for content. I promise you it's not. Everything is not meant for content. The internet should not have access to your daily tears, your daily crash outs. The internet should not have access to your most traumatic moments. It just shouldn't. This is not normal, okay? And I say this as someone who has had a platform for, 8 years now? The internet is not your friend. And I say this as somebody who, I'm your sister. I have so many sisters all over the globe, right? Who I love and who support me and I'm very grateful for. But the internet is not my friend. The internet is not a safe place, okay? 1 minute, the internet will love you. The next minute, it will hate you. It will make you feel like you are the bottom of the barrel, the scum of the earth, okay? Very easily. And it doesn't take much. And it doesn't take much for the internet to do that, okay? So please be mindful of that. You are giving strangers too much information and too much access to your life. All in the name of being a content creator, of being an influencer. It's not worth it, sister. It's not worth it, sister. Get back to the drawing board. Maybe hop online, look at some content strategy that is more healthy for you and your children and your family. Also, please be mindful. when you got online and you told the world that you were done with your man and that you were leaving, and then you let, thousands of strangers finance your escape, if you weren't really ready to do that, you shouldn't have came to the internet with that. Okay? Like, daughter, put your phone down. Work out whatever you have to work out in private. Stop coming to the internet. Please, trust me, the internet is not your friend. It's not your friend. Because here's the thing. When you make millions of people your witnesses, they will turn around and be your jury. Okay? And your judge. All right? That's all I've got for this TikToks update. Our very first TikToks update video. Let me know if you want any updates on the other stories, but I think there hasn't really been none. I just started this series like about a month ago, so thank you so much for enjoying it. And to those of you guys who have a problem with my journalistic voice, you notice I kind of gave it a rest. It was TikToks update. So it's a little different. The vibes are a little different. No final thoughts, child. But I will say this. Please drop that in the comments and let me know if there are any instances, any cases on TikTok or Facebook that you want me to cover. I would love to go ahead and get those started for the new year. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm Jessie Woo, and this has been TikToks.
Now let's sign the motherfucking divorce papers.
Okay. Why they asking me about reconciliation?
Because they know bitches be double backing.